Take us off, Brad.
It's the intro song. It isn't very long.
Yay.
God damn it.
Yay, we're back.
Every time. Every
I
time.
mean, we haven't heard it in a
I
while.
love every time. I know. I love how every time Matt kind of does a little jig with it, and Nick just looks dead in the face.
It's catchy.
It's
I don't
why
think
am I here?
I don't think I'll ever be okay with that.
It's catchy. Welcome to the 8th podcast.
Cast.
Yeah, it's been a
Welcome to
while.
It's been a while.
It has. Well, we've done a fair bit in that
I think
time.
it's been a month.
Have we?
Have we though?
First order of business. We all got tan pants on.
No.
Yeah.
I just woke up.
There we go.
Yeah, Matt's dying, so yeah, rip you.
Rest in peace, Matt.
I've just gone to the Team Tan Pants channel to check how much. Someone's commented on it, and it's commented on your video, Nick. The Saucy Dandy.
Yeah, that's Dandy. Yeah, he's in an upcoming
Oh,
video.
okay.
He's great.
Have you seen the
He's
comment?
great.
Have you seen the comment?
Yes.
Yeah, it's.
I have seen the comment, but feel free to read it
I'll
out.
read it out. I'll just pause the video. And it's actually a great fucking comment as well.
Yeah.
So it's great video, my good sir. It was also a pleasure playing with you this evening. May the population of that small Peruvian village never be forgotten, and may Bertha live on in our hearts forever. So shout out to the Saucy Dandy for that
You
comment.
are going to find out about Bertha and that small population. Of what country was it again?
Peruvian?
Peruvia.
Yeah,
Wakanda.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
You
Thanks,
will
Matt.
see. You will see and understand everything about that in due time in an upcoming video. It's another Sea of Thieves video. Very similar style of what happened in the whole raid.
Oh, dude,
thing.
your fucking raid
That
video
was
was
a good
brilliant.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was one of the problem was that that really killed me with that, and was that the issue we had with that is we weren't recording. It was just me and Glebe, and we were
Glebe.
just running around being dickheads, and then yeah, we just weren't recording. We weren't even planning on doing any videos in Sea of Thieves whatsoever. Because one thing I found is like I want to have games to play that's just for me.
Yeah.
And that I don't record. So like right now I'm playing WoW in the middle of a podcast
Yeah.
because why not? And
Fair.
yeah, so we were just kind of
That's fair.
cruising
I've
along.
been I've been playing a bit of Burnout Paradise, the remastered version, purely for that as well, just for me, not recording it.
Yeah,
do a
yeah,
couple-
that's right.
Just-
Like,
Might
have
do a
something
couple.
to-
Yeah, might do a
Yeah,
couple
so-
trophy guides in it if the fans would like that.
Yeah, why not? It's a bit late, but you know,
Fuck it, right?
Burnout Paradise has been out for 7 years. But yeah, and then so
It's
we
a
were just
remastered
kind of
version. The trophy is
Cool.
the exact same.
yeah, we were just kind of just plodding along,
Yeah.
and then and yeah, then all that shit happened. So the problem is in front of that, there was about 45 minutes of huge shit battles.
Oh well.
But however, this time around, I caught everything. So
that's
it
good.
was good. It was one of those things again where I didn't even get the chance to explain what was happening because
It's happening. All right, let's go.
it was literally that's how it went down. It was like, oh, everything's all of a sudden happening. So yeah, it was.
Ah.
awful.
Well, what we can talk about is how we hit over 50 subscribers. I
We
think
did do
half
that.
century thing.
half century. I think
Another.
50. I think we're on 54 now.
Yeah, man,
well,
we're,
last I checked, we were getting pretty big.
I mean,
Yeah, we look.
It's growing.
It's been impressive growth actually. I think I've been advertising as much as I can. I've been a little bit lag on some stuff lately. There's a reason why
Yeah,
videos
we
haven't
all
been
have.
coming out as much from my end is Glenn, like I said, I think last podcast, Glenn's been moving house, and
Bleep.
I took a little bit of time off recording some stuff, and I'm also working on an entirely new series. So that's should be
Ooh.
in the pipeline at some point.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Subnautica's still coming out, even though it's not getting views anymore, but that's fine because I just want to get it out.
That's fair.
So that way the
Yeah.
series is done for when we get to the what's that place called with the thing to the DLC for it. So that should be fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Did we speak
Yeah.
about Matt? Did we speak about Matt's video getting over 100 views in the last podcast? Or?
I think I might have. I don't know.
I think
we did.
I
yeah,
think so.
I think we
Yeah.
did too.
That's still our most viewed video
Yes, at the
until this
moment.
podcast comes out.
To be fair, he did the smart thing where he went after the WWE marks.
Yeah.
And look, they're gonna watch anything, even if it's from a small crowd.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch
If
it.
it involves something to do with them, they will watch it. And that's just when I was making the video. That's when I was making the videos. Just like if you make a video to do with something that's big today, it'll get views. But I still like watching gaming videos and all that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, but some upcoming videos on my end. Obviously, I've got the brand new series, which I'm not going to talk anything about because it's just going to drop.
Pharaoh.
And it'll be awesome.
Alright.
It's something that I don't think that I haven't seen anyone else do before.
Oh, that's good.
In any way, shape, or form. So it should be good.
Next minute.
Yeah. Well, I know, right? And then yeah, so there's a couple more Sea of Thieves videos in the pipeline. There's a couple of bits and pieces getting around for me. Still Kingdom Come. I'm still working my way through that at a very slow pace. I think it's got nothing to do with me not enjoying playing the game, and it's got nothing to do with it not getting views either. It's more, it's a really big game.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's kind of
yeah.
daunting. Like I had issues with like playing Skyrim because there's
Too much to do.
It for me, there's too much to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. I feel like there's too much, and that's not what I like.
You haven't played The Witcher.
Well, I have played. Oh, like okay. Yeah,
The Witcher
you're
is
right.
fucking
I've seen it.
huge.
I watched a housemate play The Witcher, but yeah, it's just one of those things for me where I just have trouble with games that are that big and don't have like a direct storyline. I prefer direct storyline.
No, I
games,
do agree. Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
Like the lateral
I don't mind
storyline.
the odds.
Leading
Yeah.
us,
I don't
sorry.
mind the odd side quest, but there is a limit to how much side quests and how long a side quest should be.
But yeah, well, in Skyrim,
no,
it's
100%.
sometimes side quests are longer than the actual main quest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to do all the guilds and all that.
Yeah, well, that's right. So it just depends
Yeah.
on. But that's just my personal opinion. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going to keep playing it, and that I might just do the main story and get it out of the way, so I can be not done with the game, but then I can just finish it in my own time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And also because I'm incredibly bad at it. You haven't seen my lockpicking. You haven't seen my lockpicking missions and my throwing myself at a camp over and over.
Dude, I remember watching your first episode, and you had trouble fighting that guy. I think with no weapon.
Oh yeah, the friggin' final boss.
Yeah.
Oh, dick.
It's like 10 minutes of you just trying to beat that.
Dude, that was hectic, man. Like, what the? Oh man, that was not cool. That guy was just some bullshit. That's what that was.
Oh, God. Well, I can't say for Brad, but when Brad was down in Adelaide last week,
We recorded some stuff.
we did record some stuff. So that's all in the pipeline.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got,
Slowly getting out of Brad's basket a couple of times.
Yeah, we did a couple of Brad's baskets. One of them's already out, the dating Ariana.
Yeah, and then we did a Fortnite, which we can say.
Big surprise in what happens in that Fortnite.
Yeah.
Sure, alright. We,
And then...
Yeah, so basically, we play Fortnite, but, because there's two of us on the PC, one of us has the mouse, the other has a keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So
That'll end well.
yeah, sure.
It went amazing.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so yeah, we did tag team Fortnite.
It was great fun. And we did...
Thanks for the invite to Adelaide, by the way, Dix.
I mean, mate, if you want to come down, I can. I'm not stopping you.
I had the time off too.
Oh, dude, you should have as well.
Sitting in my
Fuck.
office, like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, thanks, guys.
We need to actually organise a trip.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
I'm planning.
Road trip.
I've got an America trip in the pipeline. I think I'm gonna go to RTX next year, and then
dude.
while I'm there, I'm gonna stay for like 3 weeks. I'm thinking, and I might go to like Disney in Orlando,
Disney World.
and then Universal in Orlando as well, so I can get my Slytherin robes.
Hell, fucking yeah.
And then
You mean Hufflepuff?
You mean Gryffindor?
incorrect. You're all incorrect, and I'm not even sorry.
Wait.
And then
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna go
shout out to
from there I'm gonna go to LA. And then after LA, I'm thinking about finishing up in New York.
New York.
Nice.
New York.
Do like a 3-week
Fun trip.
Yeah, that's a maybe, and like just it's a very big maybe at this point because I've just got a lot on personally, so I'm just gonna see what's happening between now and then.
Dude, I would love to go to
We're
America.
recording this earlier than we expected because my grandmother's moving house tomorrow, but I've got like a really good mate who's just like for some reason put me on like a VIP list for pricing in Harvey Norman, so I'm gonna take her over there to get VIP
Cool.
prices for stuff for our house.
Nice.
So,
Shout out to having mates.
Yeah. If only I knew what that was like.
Shout out to friends.
hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes.
Yeah, we've brought a few other things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a vlog from my time in Adelaide
Oh,
as
good.
well.
Yeah.
Interesting. It'll be a couple minutes of just me talking absolute shit.
There's a couple of videos coming
And
out,
my
I
bad
think.
camera quality. Yeah, that's true.
Do
I've
any
got-
of these videos have thumbnails before I start screaming at your faces?
Not yet. Why?
Oh,
Every fucking video
Fucking-
lately has had no thumbnail. I'm getting so.
I put a
triggered.
I put a thumbnail on the dating area one, but it didn't fucking upload. I was looking at it last
I
night.
noticed that,
Yeah, it has
yeah,
the just like
like,
the game and the
what-
thing. I will need to go over because I have the thumbnail
When
saved.
when you first uploaded it, it had a thumbnail.
Yeah,
and then
it just went.
It didn't.
I'm guessing.
All mine have had thumbnails. It's just something from the game with the Tampants logo and usually my face left on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've talked about upcoming
Um,
videos. Do you have any upcoming videos, Brad?
I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording Mr. Masashi this afternoon.
Oh, great.
The amazing Green Lava Studio game for Brad's Basket. I've got a few other Brad's Baskets lined up that I've bought the game. I just haven't played it. So
Okay.
I've been
Cool.
busy. So, yeah.
Uni.
Pretty much, and work. It sucks. Life sucks. Guys, don't do
Yeah.
life. Don't play life.
Don't play
The
live.
pay-to-win system is flawed as fuck. Well, the graphics are good though.
Shut up.
Yeah. So I guess that's the upcoming videos. Fucking upcoming game wise, you
Spyro!
guys and PS guys are pretty boned
Fucking
right now.
Fucking
Spyro!
Spyro.
Yeah, there we go.
Dude, I pre-ordered 2 games yesterday. Pre-ordered Spyro.
Holy shit! You don't pre-order.
No, that's how excited. Dude, Spyro and Spider-Man I pre-ordered. So
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that'll be
When-
good.
When does Spider-Man come out?
September 7th, day after my birthday. So
Ooh.
I'll get that, and then I'm getting
So you fans, you now know Matt's birthday.
yeah,
Now everyone knows Matt's birthday. Rip.
and then
That's if they can work it out.
Spyro comes out the 21st, I think.
26, I'm pretty sure.
All right, whatever.
No? You might be right, actually. I'm not
I'm
sure.
gonna check.
Yeah. Oh, my 2 games, as we all said, Spyro. Came for
Cool.
that. Came for the remastered trilogy. Crash Bandicoot was an absolute success, and I fucking loved it. So,
Dude, I liked Spyro more than Crash, so I'm so excited for this one.
yeah.
Oh,
for
shit,
me,
man.
for me, it was more Crash, but I still like Spyro. I can't get wrong. And the other one, Lara Croft, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Thank
Yeah,
you all for your response on that one.
Oh no, it's I've
Like,
never played any
Yeah.
of the Tomb Raider games, so
I've always loved
I'm not
Tomb
saying
Raider.
anything.
From back in the 90s, from back in the late 90s with the Lara's triangle titties to
the
modern
old
day
triangle
the
Lara.
old triangle titties.
Dude, how good was that movie poster with
Oh,
the
that was
triangle
fantastic.
titties? Oh, that
Can that
was
be-
the funniest.
No.
thing.
Can, can that be our thumbnail and just the title of this
No.
be them triangle
Yeah,
titties?
so
No.
yeah, it's the 21st for Spyro.
It was 21st, yeah. Lara Croft comes out on the 17th, so I've got like 4 days to play that.
Well, of Spyro.
Spyro.
Jesus, a lot of good games are coming out. Spyro.
By the way.
Well, for
Everything's just out
PlayStation, yeah.
September.
September. Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
when
Well,
E3's
it's
over
always
and done
'cause they gear up
with,
to
and
start getting stuff for all the new
Christmas.
releases.
Yeah.
For like Christmas and shit. So.
and E3's all over and done with.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 is October, I'm pretty sure.
I am absolutely doing a playthrough.
I thought that got pushed to 2019.
No,
Not
it's
yet,
not,
not
'cause
yet.
It's been getting pushed back for the last like 3
Yeah.
years, so it fucking better not have.
That's right.
Dude. Well, I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts, but
Yeah.
Yeah, keep waiting. Man.
Now, here's one of those ones, like Borderlands,
oh no,
Borderlands
yeah,
3.
October 26th.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 has been released.
That'll be
Yeah,
announced at
it's-
E3, wouldn't
I'm
it?
expecting the announcement at E3, yeah.
Oh, that's
But
And
yeah,
they're
so here's it.
I'm expecting a September announcement as well.
As PlayStation guys, are you guys excited or not for Gears of War? Not Gears of
God
War.
of War.
That's the one I'm looking for.
I've never really played them.
I have. I played God of War 3.
They're good games. I've never personally played them because I'm not a PS4 guy.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. The controller for me just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fair.
know,
I'll
But
probably get it.
it just yeah, they're
Eventually,
good games.
maybe.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, they're really good games. But there's a certain thing I want to talk about with it, right? Which is this fucking meme getting around. You've probably seen
I
it.
think
where
I know
it's
the exact
graphics
meme.
comparisons.
Oh, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You've seen this, right? So for those of you who haven't seen
Yeah.
it, basically it's a video that gets around every time a game
Yep.
comes out where they do a graphics comparison. They did it for Far Cry 5 where they show it on the same scenes on PS4, Xbox One,
PC.
PlayStation.
And yeah,
And oh yeah, sorry, I
Switch.
said PlayStation
Yeah.
twice. It's like it shows it on like 4 consoles or whatever. But the thing that shits me the most about it is they're doing God of War, and it's a strictly PS4
exclusive,
exclusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. It's fine to be a PS4.
Always been
exclusive.
PS4 exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing a meme where it's like, oh, it's a funny meme that no one else can play the game. I think it's really funny. The problem is with that is you aren't gonna make any fucking money releasing it on one console.
No, yeah, totally.
Because I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking buy a stupid fucking PS4 just for this.
Yeah, well, it's weird that it's weird.
You did that before, haven't you? You bought a PS4 specifically for one game before.
Yeah, I did that one time. That was a one-time deal.
It's weird that God of War is still PS4 exclusive, considering there's so many games that have branched off from being just an exclusive. But it's like Halo. It's like Halo will always be Microsoft, I think, and God of War will always be PS4. It's just those games that will always be.
I can understand that, and like, I will stand with my hand on my heart and say that I will buy an Xbox again just to play the next Halo games. Because
I probably will as well, to be honest.
Previous podcast, like I've switched back over to purely PS4, but that's just me. So, yeah, but yeah, I hate that meme. It just annoys me because it's just like you're not gonna make any money.
Yeah, no, totally.
Because PS4 is not as popular as Xbox. Everyone can agree with that.
No, I agree. I agree. Xbox is much more popular than PS4.
Sales in favor. I think sales will disagree with.
I'm not.
Sales will probably disagree, but it's all about, I think, sustainability.
Yeah, no.
Like,
if you see
how many, you can look at sales and look at returns.
Yeah.
That'd be the bigger one to look at. Cause I guarantee more people have returned to friggin' PlayStation than they have an
And
Xbox.
if you see like a lot of if you see a lot of game trailers, they always show Microsoft, and they never show PS4 for it. It's always Xbox.
Yeah, and a lot of the things they do as well is like people used to see their arguing point for PS4 was like, oh, well, I don't have to pay to play online, and then they changed it so they did, and people were like, well, fuck this, I don't want to pay, and then they gave their PS4s back. You know what I mean? Like, I bought a PS4, and I've said this before, where I bought it purely to play friggin' what was that letdown?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I played No Man's Sky, and that was a disappointment. So then I immediately bought Heavy Rain, which is a game I'd always wanted to play, and Beyond Two Souls and Until Dawn, and I played those 3 games, and then I actually kept my PS4 for I think like a month or so, and looked at upcoming games, looked at games that were already out and games that I wanted to play that I'd like always wanted to play that were only on PS4. And I think I found 2 and went,
not worth it.
For games that have been out for X amount of years, they were still incredibly overpriced. And I was like, no, not doing it. So I just went and returned it. Fucked it off, man. Like, it's not... Like, I would probably get one for Monster Hunter World, but that's been and gone. So I'm like, nah, don't care.
Don't get me Don't get me wrong. I think I like PS4 as a better console than Xbox. But I do agree with the Xbox. I think Xbox has more revenue, and it's just people think it's a better console.
I think it's in my opinion, I think it's a better console. That's just me. I think the PS4 looks nicer. It's like sleek.
Yeah.
But the Xbox to me just feels like it fits better in a home environment. Like it doesn't look as gamerish. If that makes
that's
sense.
fair.
Like it looks like an Xbox looks like a home device.
Yeah.
Whereas a PlayStation doesn't. Yeah. A PlayStation looks like that's a gaming console, and that's cool. I like that, but you can see the route that Microsoft are taking. That's why I prefer an Xbox over PS4 because it feels like I'm not trying to say that like I'm hiding my nerdiness. Like
no, yeah, I know what you mean,
bro. I've officially run out of room for pops. I have too many now. If you've been keeping up with my snaps, you've seen what I've bought recently.
I've rearranged my shelf now. Now I've got more pops up there.
Yeah, see, I can't fit this.
Mine are there.
On a shelf.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the 10-inch.
Dude. Talking about upcoming games, though, because we're considering, dude, who's keen for Super Smash Bros. On the Switch?
Oh, bro, I'm moist.
I might have to buy a Switch now, just for Super Smash Bros.
No.
I've been trying to finish off the games I have.
It's just because,
Fire Emblem Warriors is one I've been playing right now.
The problem with the Switch is that I've just been waiting for a game to come out that I'm like, I can justify myself buying it, and Super Smash Bros. Is probably that game for me. So.
What about Mario Kart?
Yeah, I'll get Mario Kart as well, but I just didn't want to buy it for Mario Kart.
1-2 Switch.
Shut up.
Get out.
Fuck off.
I was still so surprised when I realized that was not like with the consoles and bundles.
No, it's like an extra $60.
It's a separate game.
Yeah,
I know. Anyway, that's like a year ago discussion, or 2 years ago whenever the fuck the Switch came
I
out.
think it only came out a year ago.
It was a year and a bit, I think.
But yeah, like I've got like on the Switch, I think I've got right now like Mario Kart, which I will always and forever
Yeah, no,
play.
of course.
I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Warriors, which is awesome. It's combining two of my favorite
Dude,
games.
Fire
of all time, which
Emblem's
is-
fucking great game.
Yeah, well, put that and then make it have sex with Dynasty Warriors, and that's what I'm playing.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
pretty cool,
It's
actually.
awesome. So much fun. And then Breath of the
Good
Wild. I've
analogy.
finished. Yeah, well, that's literally what it is. Cause like it's the same with Hyrule Warriors. Like when Hyrule Warriors comes to the Switch, I'll pick that up
Yeah,
too.
no.
Like who doesn't want to be Link and fuck up like 1,000 enemies per
Yeah.
map? You know, it's awesome. But yeah, then you've got upcoming for the Switch. There's a couple of good ones. Yeah, like obviously the main one to be Smash, and I'm really excited for that.
Hopefully it's a new
we'll see
Smash.
how it goes.
Hopefully it's not a remaster of the Wii.
It is a new
Oh,
Smash
dude,
because they've
if
got.
there's a
They've done.
If there's a campaign,
yeah.
Oh, dude,
There
that's
should
the
be. There's a campaign in every single one.
no, because like, did you play Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii, like the original Wii?
Oh no, I didn't
No,
play Brawl.
they had a mode called Subspace Emissary, and it was it's like a real campaign mode, like a story mode, not like, shit, I've got what they're called in the new ones, like Classic, where you just go through fighting people. You actually have missions and all that in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
If people watching this know what I mean, it's a really good mode.
Yeah. Never really been a for Nintendo. I've been a portable Nintendo console.
Like DS and
The old DSs. Yeah.
Game
So,
Boys.
yeah, I have owned every console except the Wii U in my lifetime. I've owned everything.
I've
and that's
owned-
including Xbox and PlayStation.
I think I've owned every Nintendo console in my lifetime.
Yeah, I've owned a 64.
I had a P-
Like I've.
I
owned
think I've had
everything,
every-
from.
I'm just trying to think.
I didn't get a PS3. No, I did buy a PS3.
Yeah, I
so
think I've owned
I
every
got
console
rid
in
of
my
it and
lifetime.
moved, So
I
Like, I
currently own all 4 Sony PlayStations.
No, because I had the one.
Yeah.
I had the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. I had all the Xboxes. I had all the Nintendos from 64, I think.
yeah, so someone bought one of my sisters a PS4 and she never played it. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Why would you not play this thing? So I ended up playing it a lot, and I played like Jack and Daxter.
Oh,
That was
dude,
my
game.
No,
the PS4.
quality.
I played all of them. I went out and bought the trilogy on PS2 and bought.
Oh,
and
we've
played all
talked
of them.
about.
It's so good.
We've
Even Jack.
yeah, we've probably talked about this, but what's your favorite console, like ever? Like
Ever?
Yeah, one like it could be for the nostalgic reasons, or it could be just for like a game on
For
it.
me,
I'm gonna
I'd
call
have
so
to
much
say-
black.
Oh,
Go ahead.
wait,
I'll let
Brad, you go.
for me, it is mostly the nostalgia reason. It was my main console when I was a young kid. Me and my sister used to play it all the time. And, some of the good memories I have from my older sister.
Yep.
Because, I didn't like her.
Jesus.
Alright. And and there's a handful of games that I still own today that we played that include like Fusion Frenzy, some of the old Crashes.
Original Xbox?
Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah, these ones. The original Xbox, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
The original. The big old green thing with the giant like thumbstick controller.
Yeah, nah, mine's probably the same reasons, because I remember playing the console with my brother and my sister. Nintendo 64, I think, because they had
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie, like Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, Kart, and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm really torn between the 64, the original Xbox, but I think the one that hands down I probably spent the most time in is actually a GameCube.
Oh, dude, GameCube is such a
that
great
is
console.
by far, and in my opinion, that had the best games
Yep,
of all
no,
the Mario series.
dude,
It had
agree.
The best Mario, which was, in my opinion, Super Sunshine,
Oh.
is better than 64.
Preach. Maybe not better than 64, but Super
Yeah.
Mario Sunshine is a great fucking game.
It's one of the better
Yep.
ones, at least. And then you had, except the only problem was the storyline got a bit convoluted at the point when you realized the Shadow Mario was friggin' Baby Bowser.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Bowser. Yeah. But then
Spoiler alert for a 16-year-old game.
you also had my favorite Super Smash Brothers, which was
Melee.
easily Melee.
Hell yeah.
That was the best by far. And then you had the best Mario Kart, which was Double Dash. And there's never been anything remotely close to it since.
I don't know why. Double
hurts me.
Dash was such a great idea to change up the series.
The combinations
Yeah.
you could have in it were ridiculous, and that each person got their own special weapon.
Nah, yeah.
Like, it was the best. Like, my combination was always Baby Bowser and Baby Luigi, because fuck Mario.
Okay.
And you had the chain chomp and the giant shell.
Yeah.
It was.
No, I remember Donkey
and, like, they
Kong's
took away-
was like the big fucking banana. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I remember.
that giant
yeah.
banana, and then when you hit it, it burst
Yeah.
into smaller bananas.
Nah,
It was
dude.
sick. And then you've got like what else was on there? Then I remember playing like Majora's Mask and
Wind Waker.
Ocarina of Time with like the Master
Yeah.
Quest. Yep, Wind Waker was on that as well.
Pokemon Coliseum.
It was good.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. Oh, dude, how good was Pokemon Coliseum?
Such a good game.
When you had the shadow
Yeah.
Pokemon friggin' thing as well. Awesome. Good times, man. Oh wait, that goes.
The good old days.
Good old days. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it was. That's literally how it was,
I've
man.
I've
It was-
I've been so close to buying actual GameCube like these days, and just buying all those old school
I
games.
used to have one, and then my parents sold it on me, so
Ooh.
I can go fuck myself.
Ouch.
I still have a 64.
But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see. All my consoles got sold, man. So I don't have anything anymore, but it's all good.
Do we want
All
to?
good.
We want to talk about sad react. Want to talk about upcoming movies?
Yeah. So there's 2 movies I want to talk about. So I went and seen 2 movies in one day.
Whoa.
I had 2
Nice.
separate dates, like not dates, but like hangs like lined up. I had some hangs with my sister, and then hangs with editor Glenn. We went and seen Pacific Rim 2.
Oh, did you guys actually? What do you think of it?
It was good.
Ah,
I thought it was a good sequel.
that's good.
Uh,
I want to go
it's
see
a
it.
bit- The timeline, like, it's a bit weird for me because like there's a scene where there's a photo with where it shows the photo because John Boy Gayer is in it and he plays the son of the black dude who kills himself pretty much in the first one. He not kills himself, sacrifices himself. And then the problem is then you jump forward a little bit further in the movie and he's something happens and because he's the like adopted the Asian chick's like his adopted sister.
Okay.
And so there's a photo of those 3 in it, but John Boy Gayer's character is like so in the photo they look about the same age, but then in this movie she is so much older than
Oh,
him.
okay.
It's really
Yeah,
it
timeline's a
confuses
bit
me as to where it goes in the storyline wise, but that's just me,
That's fair.
you know.
Yeah, I do want to go see Pacific Rim too.
But it was good. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, hang on a second. My WoW just crashed. I'm trying to fix it.
You also went to go. You also went to see A Quiet Place, didn't you?
I went and seen A Quiet Place. Oh my god, that's a
I saw the
movie.
trailer for
That
it.
is so good.
I saw the trailer for it.
That is, I recommend, even if you don't like, it's that a lot of people are booking it as a horror. I don't believe them. To me, it's a thriller
Is it like
more than anything
like
else.
a psychological thriller? That's what I've heard.
In my opinion, the difference between like a thriller and a horror is that the thriller is it's like a a horror is, in my opinion, there's a distinct like enemy, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? There's a distinct like thing that they're trying to stop or get away from or whatever. In this one, it's more of a this is the world we live in now and this is what we have to deal with. So you see like the adjustment.
Okay.
So the basic premise of this movie is that the world basically got overrun with these monsters that just came out of nowhere and they hunt via sound. But the problem is that it's like the loudest sound or the quietest sound you can. The quietest sound is like is a scream to them, and they can hear from miles away, and they're like super quick. So even like the quietest sound can trigger it. So everyone's just like learned. It follows this family that they've all basically learned sign language.
Oh, okay.
And so they communicate by that, and it's like, and it's one of those movies where it's I'm trying to figure out how to put it. Like my sister put it really well, where she was watching it and she's like, I feel like I don't want to say anything while I'm watching this movie because I feel like I'll give away their position.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
It was
yeah.
like when there's like a lead up to a suspense moment, there's like not the traditional movie of like a giant orchestra or whatever. It's literally dead quiet. There is no audio.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. For a movie that's in mostly subtitles and in like whispers, incredible. Like the children actors do a really good job. Friggin' Jake Gyllenhaal, as always, is phenomenal in this. If you've never seen a Jake Gyllenhaal movie, I'd recommend starting with like The Nightcrawler, great movie,
Yeah.
and then work your way up. But this movie is really good. I actually recommend this for everyone.
Okay.
Everyone should go see this movie. It's a really, really good piece of cinema. Really, really good.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, might
Yeah.
give it a watch.
Like you'll love it, eh? I've actually been tempted to go watch it again over the last couple
Dude,
of days. I've got a couple of days
there's
off.
so many good movies like out and coming out, like, because
Nick, your big one. One moment.
Oh, we're doing top.
I bought the book.
oh wait, I actually
Oh,
bought Ready
good,
Player One
nice.
book. Have you seen that, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think of it?
I haven't.
Have we talked about that?
I haven't. yet.
I don't
No,
think
'cause
we've
I haven't
talked
seen it.
about it. Oh, that's
We
right, because
didn't
Brad
say,
still hasn't
yeah.
seen it.
Oh, okay, we better not.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can, if you can dart around spoilers.
Would you say?
Oh, I can jump around. Oh, but see, you haven't read the book either.
Would
though.
you say it's better than the book, or book better?
Wait.
No. The book will
moment.
forever be better.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, he's taking
talk
his
away.
headphones off. So,
Just give me like a sign when you're done.
yeah, I'll give you like a that when I'm done. But my issue with it, it's not really. There isn't really any issues. There is some things in my opinion that they could have done completely different. I think that the book, or the movie, could have been done in maybe 2 parts or maybe
okay,
3.
yeah.
They definitely could have got away with 3. The main issue I had with the movies in comparison to the books, not that they changed 2 of the challenges. 2 of the challenges were changed.
Yeah.
So because you haven't read the book, have you?
I don't really care about spoilers,
No.
though. So
Okay, so basically, you've seen the movie.
yeah.
And you know how they do like the death race at the start? That's not in the book at all.
Ah, okay.
The first challenge in the book is a Dungeon and Dragon style dungeon where they fight the giant boss, but when they get to the giant boss, they only fight him, and it's only one person at a time because that's the rule.
Yeah.
Only one person at a time can verse him, but you don't verse him in like a traditional RPG fight. You fight him on an arcade machine, and it's awesome.
Okay.
It doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't really play up how much of a nobody Parvazal actually is before he finds that first key.
Yep.
He was literally held to one planet in the book, which was the schooling.
Oh wow.
That was it. And then the second challenge being I'm just trying to remember what that one was in the movie. The dance. That also wasn't in the book.
Okay.
Oh well, it sort of is and it sort of isn't. Like the reason why they changed certain challenges is because they wouldn't work in
Yeah,
movies. Like one of
they
the
had
things
to
they
think
had to do
about
in the book
that, yeah.
that they don't do in the movie is they had to word for word replay as the main character the whole movie of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That would not work in the movies.
No.
You know, so that's why they couldn't do that. But the thing, like those things aside, and I understand why they didn't do them. You know, it's because they couldn't.
Yeah.
But all of that aside, the one thing that made me the most angry about this movie, which was really, really upsetting, was that they introduced Parvazal and Artemis too early.
Okay.
In the book, they do not meet until everything is actually said and
Oh
done.
wow.
So there's like this big hype about it, and they don't even see each other in real life until the very, very end.
Yeah.
And also that Oggy, who is played by Simon Pegg, he actually has a lot bigger role in the book. I feel like this could have probably been done in a trilogy, which would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
To really explain and explore the world a bit more. However, because of the way it was done, I feel like it was done well.
Okay.
And the things they had to change were changed for the right
Yeah.
reasons. So yeah, I think all in all, it's a really good
Okay.
movie.
So do we want to get Brad back?
What did-
or-
Well, I was gonna say, what did you think first? You've asked me my opinion and then haven't retorted.
For someone who hasn't read the book, I think it was good. I enjoyed it.
Come back yet?
No.
Almost.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as a movie because I liked going in there, not reading the book. Shut up, Brad. Yeah, I liked going in there, not reading the book, and just going in and watching a movie. And now I'll read the book now and be like, okay, so that's what's But nah. All right, Brad, you can come back.
Give him the
Give him the thumbs up.
the temperature.
Give him the thumbs up.
temperature. I've got like a really white thumb. Look at how white this.
Your lighting's a bit.
There he
There you
goes.
go. He's back.
Huh?
Nothing.
My lighting.
Yeah, like
Oh no, it's because the camera.
okay.
The camera has a light on it.
Mate, mine's not great either.
No, it's my camera has a light on it. Look, I'll send you guys a Snapchat of my camera. I don't think you've ever seen it when it's working.
No, I don't think we have.
so. I mean, we could talk about Avengers, but I feel like we've talked about Avengers the last 2 podcasts, so we don't really need to.
Avengers
Yeah.
coming out next Wednesday.
We don't really need.
It's also
Wait,
It's also Wednesday.
I do-
Pay your fucking
I
respect.
do have a certain question. Do you guys
Go
have
ahead.
midnight release up there for it?
To be fair, I don't even know if I'm working for it, so I haven't even
Dude, fucking
bothered to book tickets
yeah.
or look into it. I'm just gonna.
We don't have midnight release down here. Nah,
Anywhere?
not in Adelaide.
I think in Brisbane they do, but down over in Ipswich we don't.
The earliest I can watch it is Wednesday, like 9 a.m. I think, which I think I'm going to.
I think it's because it's Anzac Day.
Yeah,
So,
maybe.
I don't know.
Oh Jesus. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Hey, Anzac Day. Jeez.
Pay your respects, bitches.
You doing the?
Hey, I have a Snapchat from Nick.
Oh, I do as well.
It's literally just my camera.
No.
But Anzac Day is a thing.
Jesus, that is fucking bright.
First time in a long time I don't have to do anything. It's great.
You sleep in.
Well, no, I'll still probably try and get up to a dawn service and that, but like, I mean, I don't have to do anything because I'm,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
I'm
yeah,
no longer serving, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't have to march or anything. Don't get me wrong, marching and stuff was really cool, and all that. There's a lot of times though, especially like when we used to do like the march in Brisbane, the problem was they'd march us up the main drag, and all the things like all the drum beats to help keep your timing would fucking echo, so everyone would be marching wrong. So like you'd walk past the Governor General and you'd all be out of fucking time, and it just looked real bad, and like people are watching, and it But the problem is, then at the end of the day, you know, you fucking knock off at 9 when you're supposed to be working and go and get bevved for the rest of the day. So I might go to like my RSL and you know, have a couple for, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, it's an important day. So if you're in Aussie, try and get to a dawn service. They're usually the best in my opinion. And if you have a member who's served or whatever and you have their medals, make sure you wear them on the right, not on the left. And or if you can't attend any services, try and maybe just watch it on telly. The Sydney one's always pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Alright. That's movies, Matt.
I'm trying to think of the other movies that are coming out.
Oh, dude, did you see that the Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie, the latest one, the Last Jedi got released on Blu-ray, and you can get like different.
You can get the light side and the dark side.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, I'm gonna buy me some Kylo Ren.
I'm probably gonna get light side.
Damn. Yeah, of course you are, you fucking pussy.
Okay.
This is why you're a Gryffindor, you little
It's so true.
Why not both?
Because
why not get both sides so everyone feels welcome?
Because I'm not
paying $30.
Like
$80. Fuck that, dude. I'll pay $30
for the both of them on Blu-ray.
I'll pay $30 for the one of them.
Like, I saw a fucking... This is the thing that shits me about pricing in Australia. Is everything's like fucking over... You know, okay, did you see that fucking thing I shared on Facebook the other day?
Probably.
That meme about American housing prices?
Oh, yeah, and it was like,
Oh my god!
And then,
I wanted to die.
Yeah, it was like, and then someone commented on it saying, like, Sydney's $3 million for, like, a box or something.
Sydney's like $3 million for like a car, but like, I literally, like, one fucking bedroom house, man, in Sydney on like a really busy main road was like snatching 1.1 million. And then in that meme, like the first thing was like a 2-story 5-bedroom house, and it was like 150 grand. I wanted to cry. Like the house that I'm attempting to build, you know, is going to cost me like 450 grand, and it's like, it's nice. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like a nice house, 1-story, 3-bedroom media room and an office. Yeah, there it is. So you can't really see it too well in Matt's camera there, but I'm sure he'll superimpose it here somewhere.
I'll put it in post edit.
Yeah, it's it hurts.
Yeah, it's like,
it hurts how much everything costs.
Yeah. Well, it's like, even look at it, it's like, I think something along the lines of, how much do we pay for Spyro coming out? It's like 60?
I think so. I think it's 60.
Yeah. I think it's like 25 American, which is the equivalent of like 45, 50 Australian. So it's like games too.
Yeah, but it just depends on the exchange rate.
I'm not saying, but it's something along those lines. Right? I'm not saying exact dollar figures, but yeah, basically we just get like taxed out the wahoo at the end of it.
Well, it's not even taxed out the wahoo. It's just everything's so overpriced because like, and I don't understand why, because our dollar ain't that strong.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it blows my mind how expensive it is to live in this country. Like when I was serving, I remember when like Americans used to come over, and they would like buy cigarettes. Like so many of them would just quit smoking over here because it was so fucking expensive, man.
Yeah, well,
like, you know, like,
I think that's the.
I understand, like,
that's probably the point why they make it so expensive, so people do stop smoking. But I do understand.
Yeah, but they're talking about even just things in general.
No, I do agree
with
with that.
I mean?
I easily agree with that.
Like when I was in
do my grocery
Singapore.
shopping.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I do. Yeah, so when I do like my weekly grocery shopping, it's like $60-70 for one person's like week's worth of food, and that's a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like food.
Yeah, like when I was in friggin' like Singapore, man, I went to an American naval base there, and they had I think it's called like a PAX store, which is basically like a Walmart on their base. And in there, you could buy something like, I think it was like a 10-liter bowl of vodka for like $20.
Nice.
It was
Dude,
unreal.
I wish.
I was like, oh my fuck. Like,
I'll buy that
what
every
the
week.
hell? What is happening? Like, it's
Then
so
you go to
cheap.
any bar in Australia, and it's like $11 for a pint of anything.
Well, it's like it's not even a pint. You
at the
mean
cheapest.
one shot of vodka, one shot of a spirit, and a mixer is what you're talking about there. You go out to like the club, then it's like $11 for like a vodka and soda water. You know.
Yeah.
I don't drink vodka, so I don't know. I'm just paraphrasing.
No,
here,
it's pretty damn close.
Yeah. It's embarrassing to live in our country with how expensive everything is,
Yeah.
and it actually hurts me because like I feel like there should be something done. I also hate the fact that like when like I think 30 in the 30s now, I don't know if we've moved up or not for like internet speeds. It's if the if the Australian government wants to instantly win the vote, just say, hey, we're going to make the internet on par with America.
Oh, dude,
then you
you would. You just would. Yeah.
Vote so far. You could say that you're going to kick out like friggin' oh god, I gotta try and be gentle here with how I put this. Yeah, you could take away the jobs of people, and I don't know. But you could do
I do know what you
that,
mean.
just
Yeah.
say you're gonna give me better internet.
I would
Yeah,
still
and
vote. I would absolutely still
You're
vote.
gonna like sell Western Australia to China, and I'll be like, okay, but
I'm
they're
in.
like, oh, but we're gonna give you better internet. I'll be like, okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Well, someone did that. I actually read an article somewhere. It was a couple of years ago where they were like, if Australia was to sell Western Australia to China because they want Western Australia for like coal or oil or
something
some
like
shit.
that.
It was something along the lines of like, if we were to do that, we would be out of our country would be out of debt and become the richest country in the world, and there's another benefit to it as well. They're like, why don't we just fucking sell Western Australia? Because it's like we're not actually using it. Because they were talking about like the population coverage of Western Australia. In comparison to like how big it is and something like that, it was like a really small percent. And then they offered like this is where we could move those people, and then this is how we could improve our relationship with China by blah blah blah. It was like a whole thing. It was actually really really well done. I can't tell if it was a meme. I'm not 100% sure because there was like a lot of it. But if it was some sort of like high class meme, it was really well done. But it was good. It was really well done.
While we're on like political states, did you hear like? Oh wait, did you hear that Queensland's trying to
I thought you were going to say.
separate into two states, north and
I
south?
thought you were going to say something about America.
Yeah, I think it was like Townsville or Cairns, somewhere up north side, like put a petition to make like North Queensland and South Queensland two different states.
Why?
That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense whatsoever. I bet you it was probably fucking up somewhere in Townsville, because Townsville are basically called the capital of the North.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But that's about as exciting as being.
Yeah. You're gonna get some Game of Thrones
that is
shit
essentially like Townsville is about as exciting as Winterfell on a slow day. Townsville to me is boring as shit. There's nothing to do in Townsville.
Yeah, it's splitting Queensland a bit.
Fucking horrible. Yeah, why would you do that?
That
That
makes
doesn't make sense to me.
absolutely no sense to me as well.
I bet you too. Like then one of them, like probably South Queensland, if it becomes a thing, because it's like they're gonna be like, oh, we'll have daylight savings, and North Queensland be like, nah. And here's the fun part. I'm in Central, so where's the border gonna be? I'm in the Whitsundays, man. So I'm in Central Queensland, like Central Country Queensland. Like where the fuck's the border
It
gonna
won't
be?
be like a direct cut. It'll be like a weird wavy kind of cut.
Oh, of course, it'll be a weird wavy cut all the time. I actually kind of wish that countries, when they were separated into like their states, were actually straight cuts. I would just love to see how that would all work, and then it's just like a literal straight line. This is my line. It's mine. This is yours.
Well, apart from Victoria, Australia kind of is, because it's like, all right, so you have Western Australia cut off, you have Northern Territory and South Australia almost in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you are true.
Then you kind of have the east where it's like, all right, Queensland's a straight line, like on those
And then New
sides.
South Wales and Victoria.
Yeah, and then New South Wales go, all right, you know what? Here's an idea. We'll draw like a wavy line here, and then ACT is like, you know what? Here we are.
Yeah,
But there is a reason why I think it's slightly wavier down in New South Wales and Victoria. It's something to do with like certain towns that like over the history of our country had like I think I don't want to say defected, but they were like, yeah, no, we want to be in Victoria, and they're like, okay, and then they just kind of moved the border around.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and then another country's like, oh, well, we want to be in Sydney, so they're going to be like, and then, No, it's very like.
I can just picture them mouthing out Australia. So, which state would you like to be in?
Yeah, well, that's I think that's kind of how it went down. You know, it's the whole thing with like, and that's one of the funny things about going back to like Sea of Thieves, playing Sea of Thieves, because like you get to play with a lot of Americans and stuff, and like fucking with Americans will never cease to be funny.
Is there voice chat on it?
Yeah, there's a voice chat. It's also cross-compatible. I'm playing with people on Xbox.
How many people do pirate accents? Just wondering.
4.
Wait.
Yeah, it's a perfect TTP game.
What'd you say? 4. Okay.
4. But and so like fucking with Americans will never cease to be funny to me. But them fucking with us is also really funny. Like I remember I was playing with this dude. He was from Texas, right? And he was like a real lefty, like pro-Trump, pro-guns guy.
God.
And he understood that we, like myself and him, didn't see eye to eye on stuff, and we weren't talking about it. We were just making fun of each other for it. And
what are you doing, Brad?
Something along the lines, what are you doing? Fuck off. And it's so distracting. I'm trying to tell a story, and his dickhead's fucking raving in his fucking camera. God damn it. But he's like, he was really like, we were just giving each other shit, and he goes, oh, you're Australian, right? Is your mum like a kangaroo? And I just come back with like, I don't know, is your mum a gun-toting fucking moron? And but like, and then I dropped the one that they didn't believe me on, which was the whole thing about the Emu War, and it made me laugh so hard that they didn't know that was a real thing. And he goes, well, maybe if you had more guns, you'd be able to defend yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. I was like,
dude, I love how, like, talking about, like, Americans and all that. I actually love how Americans and, like, English people actually think we go to school in like, kangaroos and all that. Like, they actually believe that. Like, there are some people who actually believe that. And I'm like,
knows we just ride in.
Yeah, I'm like
I don't understand.
Has Donald Trump started World War III yet, or have I missed something?
Oh God, I don't know. Look, it's a kind of like a good thing. I haven't looked as much into it as I probably should have, because I also don't really care. Because like if another world war breaks out, big deal. Good on it. Like, you know, people will be conscripted from America to fight, and then they won't have a choice. Even though they're probably the same people who've been posting online repeatedly that I've seen for the last couple of weeks now, going, oh, I can't wait for the war to start because I just want to fucking die. I'm like, man, you're 16. Like, if you get conscripted at the age of 16 as well, if it actually happens, you're going to be a million miles away from home without your mum to wipe your ass, and you're going to fucking be shitting your pants. So, you know, I really hope that you're sticking by your words. So, you know, that's just me.
But there is something else I've been doing for the channel in terms of gameplay.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is this the thing you sent me the other day?
What did I send you?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I sent it to Matt as well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I sent it to you as well.
You'll see it. You'll see it eventually.
No, see, I did get that though, by the way. Just one of them.
Okay.
I can get more later.
Are you gonna say it or?
Yes.
No. It's not a. That thing that we're talking about is just a thing for us, not for anyone else. But go ahead.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with Football Manager? Matt, I imagine you are.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a football simulator.
Okay.
It's the only way I can really explain it.
Basically, yeah. Soccer.
Why would you want to simulate? Okay.
It's like FIFA, but you don't actually play.
Yeah, you're like a manager.
Boring.
It can be.
It is, but what I've done
Here we go.
is I found a mod that has like a whole thing of the A-League where it's like 18 teams and it's got like 4 divisions and everything.
Okay.
So I've just been, I started up a game in that, and I went away on holiday apparently, and I've let it run through for 90-something years now.
Okay.
And so I'm going to see what the future of Australian football is.
Oh.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
That's it.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah, that. Right.
Wait, when you said you went on holiday,
if
did
you
you
watch
actually go on holiday, or was it a holiday in like Football Manager?
Football Manager, it's like there's an option to go on holiday indefinitely. So you literally just leave your post, leave everything to the assistant manager, you'll eventually get sacked, but you just stay going on holiday forever.
Okay.
I've been on holiday for 90-something years apparently, while the game's just been running itself.
A stupid fucking mode in Football Manager.
Righto, that's very
Yeah.
cool.
Is it the new one?
Well, he said, to be
Yeah.
fair, he said it was a mod.
Yeah,
so
good
it's
point.
not like an
Yeah.
actual.
But no, in the actual
thing.
game, you can still go on holiday. Like that.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah, the mod's just for the A League, so so instead of just being the shitty 10-team comp that it is, it's got like 18, I think, and then like the second division with like 20 teams, and then like I think it's like 4 divisions total.
It's gonna be like.
I don't know. I
Oh,
never
okay.
really but yeah.
Be interesting.
Ah, fair, cool.
I'll watch it.
Obviously, it'll kind of be like Lannon's thing when he was going on about doing all the different stuff in NFL,
Laser
so
bang.
Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that, but yeah, Laserman. Yeah, kind of like that. But it should be interesting. See, like, because Matt, as you're aware, my mighty Central aren't so mighty at the moment.
Wooden spoon.
The what?
Yeah, we finished.
A-League.
But the team I support, the Central Coast Mariners, yeah, we came rock bottom this year. We got absolutely thrashed by Newcastle like 2 weeks ago.
Fair, cool.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, so I want to see when they're going to become good again.
I hope they're in like the bottom division.
Fucking got me there,
Yeah,
Matt.
fucking wrecked. Do we have anything else to talk about? Or I forgot what you wrote down on the notepad.
No, that was pretty much everything that we had. I don't have any
Yep.
stuff really to chat about too much. I think if you're a con goer,
Supernova soon, isn't
I
it?
don't know if
Go
Brad's
over.
gonna be at any of the supernovas. I will definitely maybe
I'll be at the.
be.
Oh, definitely, maybe.
Go ahead.
Wait, go, Brad.
I'll be at the Brisbane one in like October, November, but I won't be at Gold Nova in.
Yeah, I will probably be at the
Weeks, so.
Brisbane one if I can get away from work, depending on how that plays out. But I will definitely, if I can, I haven't checked my roster, I'll be at Sugar City Con. So if you are a resident in the middle of nowhere or just a con goer and you haven't been to Sugar City Con, come up my way, come hang out. We'll
Come say hi to Nick.
we'll get chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
I'll go. I'm gonna go to the Supernova in Adelaide and probably Avcon in July.
Which one?
There's Avcon in July, I think, and then there's Supernova in
Avcon.
yeah, anime.
That sounds like Brad's kind of
Yeah, it's
convention.
anime and video game convention.
Yep.
Oh, I
me.
thought it was
No,
avocados.
funny enough, it's not an avocado convention.
Hey guys, that gives me a really good idea.
No,
Oh god.
we're not
No.
hosting an avocado convention.
No, yeah, that's not
Yeah.
happening.
And then I'll probably go to Supernova in, like Brad said, October, November, because I think Brisbane and Adelaide are pairing up.
Ah, right.
Nice.
Shit, I need
So what? Team Tan Pants get a booth?
Not well. I'll be in Adelaide and you'll be in Brisbane.
Yeah, that works. You'll be at the Adelaide one. We'll be at the Brisbane one.
I just hope Stephen Amell comes down for fucking Adelaide and not just for fucking Sydney and Melbourne or Perth.
I don't know why he'd want to go to Adelaide.
No,
to be
I don't
fair,
either.
but,
But
you know.
boy could dream, I guess.
Man can dream. Man can dream. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, I'm killing some dudes. Ignore
Yeah,
me.
How's your?
I'm
Wait,
a
what
kitty.
What game you playing?
World of Warcraft.
I'm playing WoW.
What level are you?
Oh yeah.
This is one of my alts who's literally just a herb machine. So right now he's just a little level 22.
Alliance or Herd?
Just
Horde.
chilling.
Herd.
Horde for life.
I'm an Alliance. God, I am a Gryffindor.
Yeah, no, you're also wrong.
Fucking, I am such a
but, you know,
Gryffindor.
that's fine.
So,
Dude, Sylvanus is
actually,
bait. How
wait.
could you go past
Actually, I
that?
do have one more question. So, you're starting an RPG game. Do you go good or
Yes.
bad?
Yep.
Depends on the RPG
Okay,
game.
so
If it's Fable,
yeah, Fable.
Fable's
Fable's a good one.
bad.
Fable's a good one.
For WoW, it was really down to what looked the best and what my friends at the time were playing. I have played both, and I do have a 110 character on
Yeah.
both. For Alliance, it's the character that will never not be what he is, which is a human mage. He was one of my first characters I ever played in WoW, and he will never not be what he is because he will be static. But my main is a Blood Elf Pally tank
Okay.
because Pally's a life, and if you can play other tank, that's fine, but you're wrong. And yeah, but speaking of WoW, actually, as well, the new expansion comes out later on this year. I feel again it's been one of those really lazy things. What they did is they released, they're releasing something like 6 new classes and six new races and 4 new classes or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It's a huge update, huge release, and they're bringing out vanilla servers again, which is great. So vanilla only servers.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can not progress past the initial expansion, which was when WoW was insane, when the economy was good, when things weren't overpowered. You know, like as a pally tank these days, or not even just a pally tank, but a tank in general these days has like can get up to like 1.1 million health, which is like a fucking raid boss,
Yeah.
man. It's ridiculous.
No.
But then raid bosses, because to compensate for that, they've put raid bosses to like 1 billion health.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's beside the point and me getting mad about WoW. But one of the things they did is they're like, if you pre-order the game, we'll give you access to 4 new races of the 6 or whatever they're releasing, or the 8 early. And you go, fuck yeah, cool. So you pre-order the game, and they give you the 4 new classes or the 4 new races.
And the shit?
It's not that they're shit. So have you played any of the latest, like the latest? Okay, so you know, like I'm just trying to think of their words and their names. It's really lazy in my opinion.
Okay.
What they've done is they're basically all the new classes or all the new races that they're releasing are just reruns of classic.
Ah, okay.
So like the Tauren are the high mountain tribe that you meet in the current expansion.
Oh, okay.
And the way to, but here's the thing, they've done such a Blizzard WoW grindy thing, because WoW is essentially a grind machine now, is that to unlock, you can't just buy or pre-order the game and get the new races. No. You have to unlock them.
Oh, here we go.
And the way you do that is get exalted status with them.
Oh, God.
So you have to grind all the reputation out first. Then once you have the reputation, you can do a quest. And the quest takes like fucking 2.5
Such
hours
a Blizzard
to the
thing.
high mountain.
Such a Blizzard thing.
Yep. Just to fucking play them. And I'm just like, what about people who are coming into the game who've never played it before? And, you know, like this expansion is one of the ones that people are looking forward to the most, you know, and you're fucking pulling that shit, man. I'm like, that's just, people aren't going to play the last expansion to get a class or a race, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's bad. That's bad juju.
Bad juju.
Actually,
You should just be able to play them.
yeah. Matt and I are also eventually going to do a playthrough and a way out.
Yes. I watched,
Yeah.
I did want to get it because I didn't know what to think, but then I just watched Achimana play it. And you know what? It does look... The only... Don't.
I haven't yet,
Don't.
purely for the reason that I don't want to know
Yeah,
what's
don't.
happening.
That was
I
was my
wanna-
problem. I watched it and now I know fucking everything. So...
Yeah, see, I sometimes watch stuff like that just because I know I'm not going to play it because it's on PlayStation and I'm not going to play it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I am, however, thinking about picking up Far Cry 5. It's been recommended to me. Whether or not I'll put it on the channel,
Bless you.
excuse me, is a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looks pretty fun. I might try it out.
I've seen a lot of people talking good about
Yeah,
Far Cry
but,
5, so...
Yeah, but Matt, you haven't bought a way out yet,
No.
have you?
I will go get...
You don't have to. No, you don't have to. Apparently, only one
It's
person
only
has to
one
own the
person.
game.
has to
Oh,
buy it,
bitching.
The other person just joins.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It just means you won't get the trophies or anything like that
Really
for
don't
it.
care.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say I don't think that's a Matt thing.
No.
Is trophies
Yeah.
really?
I
so-
play games because I want to play it. Unless it's Kingdom Hearts, then I have like 100% of that.
And then don't come near me until I finished it.
Yeah. And then 3 will never come out.
You should
Alrighty.
play with Mayo.
Shut up. Fucking shut up.
What is with you in that
Fucking
game? It's
shut
not
up.
good.
It's a meme. That's the way I love.
But it's not even a meme.
a meme.
No one knows.
You can't force the meme.
No one knows what it is. It can't be a meme. It's like
God damn it, Brad.
it's a meme for you.
Oh god.
Like, the game is worth the 85 cents I paid for it.
I did. Is it though? Is it?
Talking
Though?
about because you were talking about a lot about World of Warcraft. I feel like we should all play D&D.
Play what?
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm in.
Dude, I reckon that would be...
Yes, yeah, I've always wanted
it's
to.
actual-
There's a local place here that does it, but I've never played it before.
Dude, it's actually really fun.
That's pretty much every
I
time.
played every week.
That's the same reason I know.
I play it every week, basically now, with my brother and his mates. So,
Yeah,
I rate
nice.
it, dude. It's actually really fun.
That means I have to go buy like the
Yeah.
character building book and
Yeah,
all that.
and you
Yeah.
need a good DM. It's the problem. You need the good. You need a good dungeon master if you want to actually.
Are they gonna? That you should put it to them to say that they want to play it over Skype so we can. Record
Yeah.
it.
No. Yeah. But yeah,
Maybe.
D&D's really, yeah,
We'll see.
D&D's really fun.
Yeah, no, I'm. That could be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out.
I'd definitely be in for that though, but yeah.
Yeah, it's something I've always been interested in. I've just never
Look.
A, found the people to do it with, and like B, like I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just like
Character building shape.
yeah. Yeah, you need things. You need stuff, and you need
Yep.
things.
Need a lot of stuff and
Most
things.
important. Yeah.
Um,
All right. Well, that's enough of this grindy shit for time.
I mean,
being.
do we have anything else to talk about?
Don't think so. I think I might be stumps for the time being, and we'll pick it up next
see you in a month.
next time
Yeah.
round.
I mean,
Won't be that long. It's just you guys are busy. I don't have a life, so I'm always here.
That's true. We seem to be doing a podcast a month kind of thing.
Yeah, like right now I'm just doing lots of Sea of Thieves stuff because I'm not really in the mood for record. Not that I'm not in the mood. I just don't
nah,
really
dude.
to record at the
I
moment. And Glenn's got a heap of shit.
I
to do,
record
so
for like
I can take
I
a
record
break.
for like 5 hours in one day, and then I'm just fucking I'm like stuffed from recording.
Well, yeah. At one point I was recording for like 10 hours
Yeah,
a day,
it's just-
and that was fine. And the thing is now there's too much to edit, so
Yeah.
we're like
Yeah.
the stuff
Need to slow down.
Updated and like it's not that there's a slow down stuff. It's just that now the older stuff isn't coming out, and some of the newer stuff is. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like you're jumping back and forward. So like some videos I have super long hair, and and then the other videos I don't even have a beard, and it's just like
Yeah.
what's
Nah.
happening? So
Nah, I do agree.
I say beard
No.
is a loose
Not
term.
like
Facial hair.
Brad's beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brad, do you want to send us off or?
We all done?
Yep.
I believe so.
It's the outro song. It isn't very long.
Bye.
Bye.